Guess what, y'all? My ass still in America. Guys, welcome back to another video with Shenanigans with Ange. I'm Ange. I Taylored Swift both you and me on accident, I think. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed altogether. I'm super embarrassed, but hey, I'm not supposed to be in America right now, but I am. So, yeah. So let me explain. Those who aren't in like my social media and stuff like that, you would have known that I've been gearing up for a trip to South Korea, Seoul, South Korea, for about a month. Like, when I say gearing up, I quit my job, which it was needed, it was necessary. Quit my job, basically packed all the clothes that I had and was like, we're gonna do this, because I planned this trip in like 2 months for about $1,100 with contacts, and that is the flight there, the flight back, and to stay, to have like a place to lay my head at night. With that though, I bought a buddy pass. That's why it was so inexpensive for me to like conglomerate this trip together in about 7 weeks or so. So up until the trip, you know, I was posting this and researching and doing this, and I was just so nervous and I was so anxious about everything. I was nervous about being fat, black, broke, and illiterate in a nutshell, but I was so preoccupied with being nervous about those stuff and, you know, a small little laundry list of other fears and worries and concerns that I had, that I wasn't concerned about whether or not I would actually catch me a flight. And I didn't. So I've already tried for 2 flights, did not make it either one of them. The first one I came the absolute closest because I was literally the next person. And for those who don't know how like buddy passes work, basically you turn into a religion all of your own and you start making weird little chants as you're waiting. So it's like, I hope they don't catch their flight, cancel their seat, don't get on this plane. So you start saying real ridiculous stuff like that in hopes that you could get on, because literally being on standby, if the flight is like super full, is you're banking on the fact that somebody else is late. Somebody else is running late, their flight got delayed, or something happened where their seat is now available and you can take that seat to fly over. So a lot of times you won't even know that you're flying until the last 10 minutes before they shut the doors and they actually like depart. That's how standby works. And I've flown standby before because I have like people that I love and whatnot who work in aviations and for different companies, but I've never not caught a flight, if that makes sense. But I mean, when you're playing with a list of like 6 people are on standby, there's 3 seats open, so you're really hoping that 3 people miss their flight. Isn't that awful? It's so terrible. I know. Eek. But that's the nature of standby. Did it Friday, did it Sunday. I'm on this Sunday the 15th. There's 20 seats open on this particular flight that I'm looking for though, so the more than likely I'll be coming out on or going and leaving on that flight. But in the meantime, I've got a week to dwindle, and that is not fun. Like, I know up until my trip I was saying like, oh, I'm concerned that I'm chunky and I'm black and I don't have as much money as I want and I don't speak Korean as good. And I feel like God was like, okay girl, well, you can't lose like 150 pounds in a week, but you can go ahead, go to work, and you can study more on your Korean and do that. So I'm like, oh Jesus, power and life of death really is in the tongue. You wasn't playing. Be careful what you speak. because it really could manifest in a really strange way. So I'm like, let me do what all the other millennials do. I'm gonna start a PayPal. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I'm half serious but half not, but I'm too prideful to actually do it. But I have just enough shame to say it. So that's where we're gonna stand at. And I'll be studying, so I'm gonna try to work for like this week, get some coins, so when I go up in the club I can be like, hey, hey, hey. Okay, I probably shouldn't do that because I make these videos, you know, kind of family friendly. So if my pastor watch, you know, I won't feel shamed. So there's that. I should start a PayPal and leave the link down below. I'm not though. I'm just too prideful. Anyways, so that is that. I'm in America, and I'm embarrassed. If I'm gonna be like so 1000% honest, I'm embarrassed because, girl, listen. When I said I was like, oh, we're going to Korea, we're so nervous, blah 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 blah. I'm hyped. Da 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 da. Ah, I've got all these apps and I don't know what any of them say. Ah, and then get to the airport, and I'm like, hold on, wait. And like, you know, the Rain Man thing happens when you're just like, hold on, Jesus. There's 8 of us. I'm number 6. There's 3 seats. Oh no, the other 2 people came and got their seats. Hold on. So you mean to tell me that I might not catch this flight? And like the person who my buddy passed with, they were just like, there's a potential that you could not catch this flight. And I'm like, phooey, no way. 2 flights later, way. So yes, I am embarrassed that I am still in America. Luckily, I cuss nobody out for real and be like, bump you, this, that, bless your heart. That's the Southern cussing out. When they say, bless your heart, that's a polite way of saying like, ugh. But luckily I didn't did that with anybody. I was just low-key stunting on social media. Doing like the Taylor Swift, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. But mine wasn't intentional. I really thought I was going to be in Korea by now. But I'm not. So, yeah, I'm embarrassed. I'm going to be so, like, 100% honest. That's why social media went dead. Because I was like, well, maybe if I caught the flight, or if I was able to catch the flight on Sunday, this could work. No. So I'm like, I really have to record this video and like explain myself. So what's probably going to happen, or what you'll see, is if you see me post anything on the grams or the book, if you see me post anything on there and I'm wearing this shirt, it's because it is live. It's the most recent, because all of my clothes are packed. All my clothes are packed. My makeup is packed. Everything is packed. That's why I don't have a face on at all. So everything is packed, and this is like the only outfit that I have that's not packed, that's suitable for going out in public, that's not pajamas. And if you wear pajamas in public, kudos to you. I got holes in mine, so I don't need people to see all my glory. So I'll be probably posting like older videos, or videos that I recorded and never got around to editing, but now I'm editing, posting a lot of those. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. Talk to me. Pew, 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 pew. I want you to type like this and comment and talk to me. Anyways, peace.
Running out.
I hate you so much.
Come on, bunny rabbit. Come on, Muhammad Ali.
Oh. Pray for me, Scotty.
하나님, 감사합니다. 하나님, 주시옵소서. Amen. Girl, you got it. Come on. Oh, no.